Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you learn something new from this channel, please consider clicking the like button, please subscribe and please enable notifications. That would be your vote of confidence in me and all the efforts that go into this channel behind the scenes. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like and why you should listen to me. It looks like if we have a contested election, the Supreme Court is going to be at the center of this entire conversation. In fact, there is open discontent between some members of the Supreme Court on what could potentially be a game-changing aspect of this election, not to mention the nomination of Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who has been asked by the Democrats to recuse herself from any cases involving the election, and she has not responded to that. This is just astonishing that we're actually even discussing this, but this is where things stand because this is how the year 2020 has been. You will see an article on your screen that was originally reported by Bloomberg, and the article headline reads, Supreme Court conservatives map path to help Trump win a contested race. Again, this is from Bloomberg, so again, please don't blame the messenger. But here's the thing that really jumps out when you read the article. By the way, I'll provide you with this article in the description section below, so feel free to check out the article and read it. But basically, in a decision that involved 5 for and 3 against, that was released minutes before the Senate vote on Monday night, the court actually rejected calls from the Democrats to reinstate a 6-day extension for the receipt of mail-in ballots in the crucial state of Wisconsin. And it is a case that is experiencing a surge of cases. Now, what got the Democrats really concerned, and to quote Bloomberg, the outcome was bad enough for Democrats, but an opinion by President Trump-appointed Justice Brett Kavanaugh bordered on catastrophic. Here's what Justice Kavanaugh said. He said, most states want to avoid the chaos and suspicions of impropriety that can ensue if thousands of absentee ballots flow in after election day and potentially flip the results of an election. That is what Justice Kavanaugh wrote. And those states also want to be able to definitively announce the results of the election on election night or as soon as possible thereafter. And Justice Kavanaugh also said that charges of a rigged election could explode if late arriving ballots change the perceived outcome, according to Justice Kavanaugh. And he's essentially was suggesting that votes that come in after election day should not be looked at, I guess. That's what Justice Kavanaugh was implying. And keep in mind that Wisconsin is a very, very important state, and Justice Kavanaugh, made his opinion clear. Now, I want to be clear. All 3 justices that are Democratic appointees were opposed to Justice Kavanaugh's point of view, and Justice Elena Kagan blasted Justice Kavanaugh's word choice as well as his reasoning. This is what Justice Kagan wrote: there are no results to flip until all valid votes are counted. So the justice wrote this on behalf of herself and Justices Stephen Breyer and Sonia Sotomayor. And nothing could be more suspicious or improper than refusing to tally votes once the election strikes 12 on election night. So this basically means, now that we have a decision from the Supreme Court, the court's decision basically means that all ballots must be received by election day to count in Wisconsin. Democrats wanted an extension, but that is not going to happen. And what Justice Kagan said was that the worsening pandemic in Wisconsin means that without the extension, voters would have to opt, and I'm quoting the justice, I'm quoting the Justice of the United States. Voters would have to, I quote, opt between braving the polls with all the risk that entails and losing their right to vote. It's just unbelievable that justices on the Supreme Court would be essentially having such starkly opposing points of view on something that is this important. And what Justice Kavanaugh countered was that the High Court would not disenfranchise any voter who had adequately planned ahead. So I want to know from my viewers and subscribers, one of the things I'm personally the most proud of is the value of our community, is the intelligence and the foresight of our community. You know about this channel, you know that there's no false hype, and you know that we provide you with the honest news, the true news. So I want to know what you think in the comment section below. I'll be reading every single comment to this video, so I do want to know what you think. Basically, at this point in time, it looks like we'll have a modern version, a 2020 version of Bush versus Gore if it comes down to the Supreme Court. I'm just hoping that we have a decisive election, whoever wins. I want to be clear. For me, it's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. So for me, what's important is that we have a decisive winner, even if it happens to go to the Supreme Court. Let's just hope that it doesn't drag out. But that's my point of view. I want to be clear about Justice Kavanaugh's position. Justice Kavanaugh pointed to a constitutional provision that says that state legislatures get to determine how electors are appointed by the Electoral College. So this is what Justice Kavanaugh wrote. The text of the Constitution requires federal courts to ensure that state courts do not rewrite state election laws. And this is something worth noting, and that was Justice Kavanaugh's position. Now, according to Edward Foley, who's a director of the election law program at Ohio State University's Moritz College of Law, Justice Kavanaugh's opinion does not necessarily mean that some votes would be invalidated. This is what Foley said. There's a due process principle, at least that's recognized by the lower courts. You're not supposed to change rules governing elections after ballots have been cast. That might come into play. So this is shaping up to be quite an intense situation, with different Supreme Court justices essentially being at odds about something that essentially will decide the fate of our country and in many ways the direction of the world. And what is most incredible in all this is that Justice Amy Coney Barrett, welcome to the Supreme Court, Justice, who is the latest addition to the Supreme Court. She began work as a justice this Tuesday after taking the second of 2 required oaths. She could now be positioned to cast the deciding vote in a 2020 version of Bush versus Gore, if indeed it comes to that. This dynamic, according to Foley, is putting Justice Barrett on the spot to make that decision. Just unbelievable how things are unfolding right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. You'll get a link to all the articles also in the description section below. In fact, I'll provide you with another article that was also featured on Bloomberg, and you'll see that article on your screen. And the headline of that article reads, Brett Kavanaugh is about to get a lot more powerful. You'll get all the links to all the articles in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time. I really appreciate you being a viewer and a subscriber. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time. Please get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You can also get added to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you can get added to our email list. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. You can also follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. And also please follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also the same, ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Now keep in mind, YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So all you have to do, the solution is very simple. Simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition_time on your browser. Bookmark youtube.com/ignition_time on your browser, and you'll be able to visit the homepage of our channel and watch the videos at any point in time that you want. I really appreciate you watching. Your vote of confidence in us and the entire team behind the scenes at Ignition Time is you simply clicking the like button, you igniting the subscribe button, and you igniting that notification button, because remember, the name of our channel is Ignition Time. Please participate in our community below. Our community is growing very rapidly. We are all very proud of our community, which is now like our family, and we are building a big community, and I invite you to be a part of that community. As always, you'll find a link in the description section below to all our resources, all our references, so you can check them out for yourself. And finally, please share this video with friends and family members so you can help us spread the word and we can pass on this knowledge, because our goal is to provide you with transparent information and let you be the decision maker. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.